Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're catching this video. Welcome to Mindfulness Mondays. Today is Monday, October the 10th, and it's Canadian Thanksgiving. And so I want to do a little research about what Canadian Thanksgiving was about, because it's very different from our cousins to the south, which perpetuates the fairy tale that the Pilgrims and the First Nations people came together and had this bountiful feast in peace, which if you've read any history books or are aware of what's going on in the world, you know that's a pretty big fairy tale. We started the idea of Thanksgiving in 1579 with an Arctic explorer named, last name Frobisher, who wanted to celebrate thankfulness to our harvest and to our gods and all that good stuff. It became a real holiday in 1879, and it was designed to celebrate the harvest. So that's what goes on behind Canadian Thanksgiving. It's a day of celebration and gratitude for the harvest, because as you know, up here in the north, we harvest a little bit earlier than those of you down in the south. So that was interesting to me. I didn't know the history behind Canadian Thanksgiving, but the way I look at Thanksgiving for myself is what are all the things I'm thankful for that I probably don't recognize on an everyday basis. One thing that I've been totally taking for granted, and in my own mind thinking I'm pretty much immortal and I'm going to be this young forever, which of course isn't the case, but this is the fairy tale that I tell myself on a daily basis. So I recently got diagnosed with Graves' disease, and for those of you who can see my neck here, right here, it's swollen right where my thyroid is, and I had noticed it, but I just thought, well, my neck is getting fat. I didn't realize that this is swollen because I have a hyperactive thyroid, which has created some issues for me. I lost 28 pounds not paying attention, not even paying attention that I actually lost weight, which is interesting. Other people had noticed it and were saying to me, oh my God, you lost a ton of weight. And I'm like, I haven't, because I wasn't, you know, it wasn't a goal. I wasn't aiming to lose weight. I'm happy with how I look. And so that was a shocker, and I was getting really defensive about people saying to me, wow, you lost weight, and everybody asking me what my weight loss secrets are, and I don't have any because I don't diet. I just try to, you know, eat well and take care of myself out of love for myself, not out of hate of my body for dieting. So I was getting really irritated at that, and it never occurred to me that something might be wrong. I caught myself like shaking. I was doing a video shoot. This is gonna be a long ramble, and just let you know. I was doing a video shoot for Yoga International, and they were asking me to hold stuff, and my body was shaking, and I just attributed it to menopause. Even though I'm not really going through menopause, I don't have any signs of menopause, but I just thought, okay, you're old, you're pushing 50, this is must be what it is. So I wrote it off and I left it alone. I also noticed that I would be profusely sweating. So I was at the Accessible Yoga Conference a couple of weeks ago, last month actually, and Yoga International was videoing and taping my sessions, and my mic kept slipping off because I was sweating so profusely, and I never sweat that much. But again, I chalked it up to menopause. So I'm just having hot flashes. And I was really happy when I went to my doctor and he said, you know, you're kind of young for that. So we have to investigate other things. So I had found out last Monday that I have Graves' disease. And I'm really self-conscious now about my neck here, how it's swollen. So I thought to myself, I'm gonna start wearing scarves because I'm kind of embarrassed about my neck being swollen. And I thought to myself, screw it. This is who I am. This is how my body is reacting and trying to adapt to a problem that's going on in my body. And now that I know, I'm on a million drugs now to sort it out, and it's going to take a month. But all the things that I wasn't paying attention to, the sweating, the weight loss, the irritability, like I can be a raving bitch. I had a fight with one of my friends, Amber, and I told off my brother, and my husband's like, whoa, what's going on with you? But that's part of the disease of hyperthyroidism. It kind of changes your personality. I was anxious, I had heart palpitations, and I just like wrote all of it off. Like nothing can possibly be wrong with me, until I was shaking so bad that I couldn't write, and I got trapped in the bathroom at the airport because I was shaking so bad I couldn't open the door to get out of the stall. And I thought, okay, something's really wrong. So my thankfulness is, I'm a Canadian, I have universal health care, and I'm thankful for that, because having an illness like this and going to all these specialists could bankrupt you if you didn't have if you didn't have health care. I'm thankful that my body tried to tell me something was wrong and I didn't want to pay attention, and that it continued to adapt in a way that it best knew how. It kept me still moving forward. I was still able to do things, and it was trying so hard, and I just wasn't paying attention. I am grateful that my attitude toward my body has changed, because I'm not in a place of blaming my body or being angry at my body for getting sick, that I'm now taking really good care of it. I'm trying to get to bed earlier, even though I have insomnia, which is part of the problem. But I'm really trying to be kind to my body instead of being angry at it for getting ill or getting sick. So it's been a big ha-ha moment for me this whole week about maybe I'm not immortal. Maybe I won't live forever. So today is a Canadian Thanksgiving, and I'm thankful for so many things. I would love to hear what you're thankful for. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you next week. Namaste.